feel good? Are we handling this well, or are we just losing our minds? Like I'm losing my mind. So, welcome back to Ravens Tea. I haven't made a video in a little bit just because I was just trying to ingest what happened with the game on Thursday against the Bengals. I think I'm better now. I think I'm okay to talk about it. I think I had enough time to, cool off. But let's get started with today's tea. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and hopefully motivate me to continue, because this whole thing is new to me, and it's kind of hard to start and whatever. But yeah, anyways, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, give me your opinion, give me your input, comments, whatever. If you agree, disagree, just let me know. But anyways, so Thursday I went to the game. I was sitting in section 141, seat 6. And I was very close. It was beautiful. I was so happy once I got there, because I'm like, wow, this is an amazing view. When I went to the game, I've sat all the way in the top where it's freezing. Mind you, I was more in the bottom this time, and it was still really, really cold. I could not feel my toes, despite me being prepared, wearing layers and layers and layers and stuff. But anyways, the seats was great. I was feeling really good. I was like, it was I was with my friends, and it was her first game ever, so that was good. I also went with my husband, and it was good. Everything was great. Okay, the fireworks. I have videos. I'll go ahead and put them on, just so you guys can see and understand what I'm talking about. Like, it was a good situation. And then we started the game. I can't say that I want to be upset about some of the calls that were made that were not right, because actually recently in one of the games that just happened was the that I was watching. Was it the one from yesterday? The Giants with the Patriots. I think that's a game that also had some really bad calls, and even the announcers were like, yeah, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I watch as many games as I can when I'm not working, to kind of keep up with what's going on, and make sure that if we're gonna face a certain team at any point, I can kind of understand what we're going to be dealing with. And I also love the Rams, and I also love the Commanders. The Commanders only because my dad's a big fan of the Commanders. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I watch to follow them as well. Anyways, so let's just start. Do you guys think Joe Burrow was really the reason why we lost?
Right.
Because I don't think so. I don't think so at all. He didn't impress me. Now, I'm not, that's no shade to you Burrow fans. I'm not I'm not trying to throw shade.
Right.
But at the same time, I was not impressed with Lamar. So I just want to keep it neutral, unbiased as much as I can. Neither quarterback played good. I saw Lamar throwing at nothing. No one was there. So, yeah, I'm just like, what's going on, babe? What we doing? I wasn't sure. And mind you, sometimes I think okay, maybe it's because I'm small, I can't really see when I'm watching, and then I look at the big screen and I'm like, oh, I wasn't wrong. He just really threw it at nobody. And I saw Zay, he had 5 receptions or 5 targets and only 2 catches. And I was like, he kept dropping them, and it's just so frustrating. It was a very frustrating game. And I don't know, maybe I'm still not over it. But should we have won the game? Yeah, we definitely should have won the game. We definitely should have took home the win, and it should have been a whole different scene when we were leaving the bank on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day, mind you.
Bruh.
I decided not to go to my family, to their house and all that, just because I was like, yeah, I want to see this win for sure, and I want to see it live. And I got to see a loss live, and that hurt. Okay. Anyways, aside that, we lost our place in the division, which we got it back kind of. We're pretty much tied with the Steelers, and I don't know how I feel about that because, and I was saying this in other videos when I'm watching to kind of upkeep, right? I kind of have to. So, the Steelers are not playing good. They're playing like crap, and we're tied, right? And we're playing just as crappy. The Bengals and the Browns are not even in our level of crap, which is sad. But like our whole division, the North AFC, it's just bad.
Bruh.
What is going on? Why can't we get out of this? Why are we playing trash? Like we've played really good. I can't speak on, you know, the Steelers, Browns, or Bengals because I don't really watch them as much as I probably should. But I've seen us play amazing. I've seen other people so nervous to play us. So what changed? What changed? I know people blame the coach. I know people blame the coordinators, the offense and defense coordinators. But I'm just wondering. I know we keep adding people to the team and taking them away, but we have the ones that we've had for a while, like the past maybe like 3 years, where I think we've been killing it. We have Derrick Henry, we have Zay Flowers, we have Isaiah Likely, we have Mark Andrews. I'm not really gonna mention Tucker because we have Tyler Loop and he's actually really good. So I'm not gonna say that that's gonna be like a bad thing that we, you know. I mean, I feel bad for what happened, but is he affecting us like that? No, because when Tyler Loop has had to carry us in the game with only field goals and mostly field goals, and he's done his part, he's done his job, he locked in. But everyone else, well, you know, actually, I gotta give it to Mark Andrews. I know that playoff game still it's like a cigarette burn in our shoulders, but I feel, call me crazy, and I guess I'll see a bunch of crazy comments in the bottom, but he's pretty locked in too. I don't see that I don't know, like, I guess compared to everyone else, he's more of like a safety bet.
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the team. I don't know, like Lamar already took all the games out of the thing, like, okay. But did that really change much? I don't think so. Because he's not playing that great either. Now, he says things like, in one of his pressers, he's like, it doesn't happen in practice where he's, you know, not doing that great. But let's be honest. Our offense playing our defense, we don't have a good defense. So I don't think you're going to get brownie points for doing good against a crappy defense. You know? We need to step it up. If I don't feel like our defense puts Lamar in a position where he has to scramble, right? Like the way we've let people when we play other teams, they get right through our main defense that protects Lamar. They get right through it. But our defense is not going to do that. Our defense is not going to bust through that door because I don't know what's going on. Like I believe, look, okay, I'm not going to talk bad about Kyle Hamilton because I feel like he always shows up. I feel like no matter what, that boy is always showing up. But what's going on with everyone else? I don't want to talk too crazy.
Right.
But I guess I'll just say that everyone needs to show up the way Kyle Hamilton shows up.
Oh, wow.
That boy really wants this thing, and I don't think everyone else wants it as bad. So I'm trying to figure out why. Why do you guys not want this win as bad as Kyle Hamilton? And what happened to Lamar? Like, I thought he really wanted the win. Like, he's like, you're gonna get a Super Bowl out of me. That's what he said. What happened to them? And I've seen some of his, because I was like hesitant to watch his college highlights because I'm like, I don't know if I want to like go off of that, you know, because it's a different level. So, but then I decided I'm gonna watch it, And he's mad impressive. He's crazy. He was crazy. And I'm not going to say that it's because he was young or it's because he was a kid, which is the same crap. But that like fearlessness that he had before, I don't know if like because he got injured, maybe now he's playing scared, like I don't know. But now we're gonna go against the Steelers. I can't even say I'm not worried about it, because I've said that before about the Bengals. I've said that about the Jets, and they had us like right here. They did not like put their foot off our throats. I said that about the Vikings, and that was lucky. So I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to say. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a two-pack of ass.
For the best at this
the
point.
Fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
This is gonna be what I guess determines who is the reigning champ of the crap pile that is the AFC North.
Oh, wow.
And to be honest, it's like it doesn't even make a difference if we're on top or not. Because what are we happy about? We're not playing right. Nobody's playing right. Everyone's playing crap. So what are we happy about? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too hard on us. Maybe I'm just an upset fan. Maybe I'm disappointed. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. This isn't really like an update on injuries or whatever. This is just like my post-game feels I want to talk about. Let me know how you guys are feeling about going against the Steelers. I want to know also if you guys are how you guys are still feeling about the loss against the Bengals, because mind you, if we're going into the playoffs playing the way we're playing, we're not gonna last. And like, I'm tired of every freaking year making it to the playoffs and we're out on the first one. It doesn't mean anything to be on top of the AFC North. I'm sorry. That might hit a nerve on some people, but it doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, we're playing so trash that as soon as we finally make it to the playoffs because we're on top, it doesn't matter, because we'll be right out, because we're going to see teams that are just like, whoa. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. Until next video.